7 minutes from full-time, United drew level. Former Dunfermline full-back Graham Robertson drove the ball forward. It broke to debut boy Gordon Mayer, and he hit it past Hamilton.
Ayr United shocked Dunfermline as early as the 2nd minute at East End Park. Gary Agnew was given time to cross from the left. Ali Graham nipped in behind 2 home defenders to head past Hamilton. But right in half-time, Ayr shocked them once more. Again, Burley involved in the action. His throw-in was played back to him by Robertson. Then Burley and Walker combined well. Eventually, McTurk was brought into the move and he struck it home with the aid of a slight deflection. Then, wouldn't you know it, Agnew's corner. Graham's header came off the upright. John Traynor scored from the rebound. An Ayr survival act and a 3-1 win for them. It was Ayr United who went ahead at Rugby Park. Scott's corner was headed across goal. Traynor out-jumped Burns and headed it off the upright. Walker in hand, though, to knock it home.
First goal came when Ross Jack dispossessed Graham Hay before passing for Colin McGlashan. Good skills on the box from him and a lovely finish to put Ayr 1 up. 6 minutes later, Hugh Burns' corner was headed in by Greg Hood and Ayr were 2 ahead. The big defender unmarked at the near post and Davy Cooper's debut being somewhat spoiled.
So difficult for these Ayr United midfielders and attackers to get themselves any room. Shotton though picks out Hugh Burns. Lennox, Jack, Bryce all in the middle, waiting for the cross. Burns gets there, fires that in, and Stevie Bryce scores! Bryce only playing because of injury to Sammy McGivern, and it's Bryce who heads the equaliser. Well, this was real persistence from Hugh Burns. Wasn't going to be panicked into making the early cross. That little touch deceived 2 Kilmarnock defenders, and the driven cross was bulleted home by Bryce.
It came right back at Saints. McVicker's long throw-in was flicked on to substitute Brian Bilsland, and he headed past Crone. 1-1.
Save. And now Ian Ferguson racing clear, cross to the far post, a chance, and that's in! Jim Dick with a header. Somerset Park erupts. The home support delirious. It's Ayr United 1, Kilmarnock 0. The cross from Ferguson, Jim Dick made it power play, leaving Gordon Marshall with no chance. Ferguson did really well. The cross to the far post, Jim Dick steaming in there ahead of Gus McPherson, into the net. 1-0 for Ayr. Boland with a throw. Now plays it forward for Jaffo to put pressure on, which he does, and he's kept it in. And now Ferguson, the shot, and Ferguson has scored, and that surely clinches it for Ayr United. It was a mistake by Jim Laughlin. Ian Ferguson picked the ball up from Jaffo and curled it past Gordon Marshall. Ayr 2, Kilmarnock 0. Jaffo looked up, teed up Ferguson, he had plenty of time in the box, and that is a perfect finish. Jaffo holding it up well, Ferguson curling it around Marshall, who was left with no chance, and Ayr have a 2-goal lead. Bowen with a cross, looking for Dick, he gets a header in, now Ferguson, and Ayr United have pulled a goal back within a couple of minutes, and it's Ian Ferguson's 5th goal in the cup this season. Bowman with the original ball in, Jim Dick headed it back, and that's a good header by Ian Ferguson. Dick saw Ferguson in the middle, and he placed the header well wide of Rousset.
And Ayer's opener was a classic example. Billy McDonald tapping to Jimmy Boyle, but Ian Ferguson intercepted and ran goalwards. The Jags players in disbelief as the Ayr striker confidently rounds Hamilton and slots home 1-0. Complete confusion in the Jags ranks. Ferguson certainly not 10 yards away, but the ref doesn't blow and the striker does the right thing, keeps going and hits the target. After the break, Ayr brought on Lorne Jaffo, who immediately proved to be an inspired substitution. A great turn and strike from the Frenchman, and the importance of the goal much appreciated by the Ayr bench. 2-1. Jaffo creates his own space and finishes. If Ayr's second goal was worthy of winning the match, their third was worthy of winning a championship. Billy Finlay shakes off Watson, skillfully manoeuvres past Henderson, and leaves Hamilton watching helplessly with a glorious curving strike. 3-1. A terrific individual goal from Finlay, showing good close control and vision, and Ayr's First Division survival secured with a determined and classy performance. Party time for the Ayr players and supporters, but frustration and utter despair for Thistle, who've dropped 2 divisions in 3 seasons.